Welcome to the December 1st, 2025 City Council meeting. We ask that all cell phones be silenced till the duration of the meeting. Tonight's invocation is by Mr. Whidden. Please stand.
Tonight we ask for guidance, wisdom, and strength to make the best choices for our city. We seek solidarity and purpose, and we ask for the continued protection and safety of our police and firefighters. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mrs. Knight, will you please call the roll when you're ready?
Mr. Pierce, Mrs. Marshall, Mr. Phillips,
Here.
Mr. Schilling,
Present.
Mr. Twist,
Here.
Mrs. Snee,
Here.
Mr. Whidden,
Here.
Mr. Sievert,
Here.
Mrs. Westfall.
Here.
Move to excuse Mr. Pierce.
Second. Motion to excuse Mr. Pierce by Mr. Phillips, second by Mr. Sievert. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall.
Yes.
Excuse me. Mr. Pierce is excused.
Move to excuse Mrs. Marshall.
Second. Motion to excuse Mrs. Marshall by Mr. Schilling, second by Mr. Twist. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
Mrs. Marshall is excused.
Thank you. Would you please read the summary of the November 17th council meeting minutes, please?
Minutes of Council, November 17, 2025. Committee reports, Finance Committee recommended legislation be prepared authorizing purchase of fuel for the next 3 years. Also bidding and contracting for water meters and water meter parts. Committee also recommended legislation be prepared authorizing an amendment to the cell tower lease agreement at 202 East Staunton Road. Personnel Committee recommended legislation be prepared adjusting hourly rates of seasonal part-time employees to comply with the Ohio minimum wage rate. Committee recommended legislation be prepared to execute a memorandum of understanding with police bargaining units related to holiday hour utilization. Resolution number R62, 2025, purchase of gasoline for 3 years was given first reading. Resolution number R63, 2025, contract for water meters and water meter parts, first reading. Resolution number R64, 2025, MOU regarding police bargaining units utilization of certain holiday pay was given first reading. Ordinance number 029, 2025, establishing salaries of certain employees, particularly the seasonal part-time employees, was given first reading. Ordinance number 030, 2025, amending a cell tower lease was given first reading. Following various comments, council adjourned at 7:27 p.m.
Move to approve the minutes.
Okay.
Motion to approve minutes by Mr. Whidden, seconded by Mr. Phillips. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling.
Yes.
Minutes are approved.
Moving on to committee reports. We will start with Recreation and Parks. Mrs. Westfall.
All right. This committee met November 24th to discuss the recommendation of the Loan Review Committee to authorize an amendment to the Speakeasy Ramen LLC CDBG Economic Development Loan for the property of 101 West Main Street to permit interest-only payments for 6 months commencing January 1st, 2026, while the restaurant is in the process of transition. It is noted that payments are being made in compliance with the terms and conditions of the loan agreement. It is the recommendation of this committee that legislation be prepared to amend the CDBG Economic Development Loan to Speakeasy Ramen LLC as recommended by the Loan Review Committee with the condition that a UCC lien be placed on the new additional business assets to be purchased. This committee also supports emergency legislation so that the new equipment can be purchased and installed without delay. Respectfully submitted, Christy Marshall, Jeffrey Whidden, and myself as chair.
Any questions on that? You have another.
I do. On November 19th, there was a workshop session to review the 2026 budget. This committee then met on November 24th for a final summary and recommendation. This budget reflects the mayor's and council's #1 priority of economic development and a focus on quality of life and safety. We note that the budget must be a working document, and we anticipate some reappropriations during the year. The work and cooperation of the mayor, auditor, city administration, and department heads is appreciated in developing the budget document. It is the recommendation of this committee that the 2026 budget of the City of Troy be approved as recommended by the administration by the preparation and adoption of the appropriation ordinance. We recommend that legislation be prepared authorizing the following agencies' funding for 2026 with the funding remitted quarterly. Troy Main Street Inc., $60,000. Troy Recreation Association Inc., $32,000. As discussed in the detailed report, funding for the Troy Development Council is included in the budget, but authorizing legislation is being deferred. The subject of the Miami County Budget Commission adjusting the tax levy certifications is discussed in the detailed report. We recommend that the following motion be approved on the December 1st meeting in recognition of the leadership of the Miami County Budget Commission and their aggressive analysis of the City of Troy's 2026 estimated financial position with a focus on controlling property owner tax burden. The City of Troy acknowledges the new inside millage property certifications and the Miami County Conservancy District assessment calculations. Further, that the City Council pass an emergency resolution on December 15th accepting these certifications. I hereby make that motion and ask for a second and a vote. Respectfully submitted, Christy Marshall, Jeffrey Whidden, and myself as chair.
Questions?
Yeah,
You have a
I was
puzzle-
written
you have
that
a
way,
puzzle-
but-
you have a puzzle book, huh?
Yeah, we need a second.
Need a second to the motion.
I will second that then.
Second by Mr. Phillips. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Twist?
Yes.
Mrs. Snead?
Yes.
Mr. Whidden?
Yes.
Mr. Sievert?
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall?
Yes.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Mr. Schilling?
Yes.
Motion is adopted.
For those of you that are wondering and sitting there going, why did this go to Parks and Recs? Yes, they ended up with unusual committee reports due to the availability of council members at the time, and we stuck with the one finance person, and that happened to be on Parks and Recs, and that's why it went through. And at this time, Mr. Titterington will give you a brief summary of what he gave at the committee meeting.
I kind of need
Yep,
behind you.
and three of us will have to move,
Just scooch a bit.
unless you want to make faces.
So I will try to be even more brief than the last two times, definitely not 2.5 hours like the work session. The 2026 recommended budget, just to give you an overview of the recommendation, the highlights. In the short range, our financial health is solid, but our revenues, per the auditor's estimates, will reflect only a 0.4% increase in income tax over 2025. We have been relatively flat this year, and given that trend, keeping it flat for next year is the revenue number that we use to make sure that we could control spending as much as possible. Our expenses are projected to increase nearly 10%, largely due to cost of wage inflation, benefits going up, as well as
chemicals, other supplies, and then we've got our key construction projects slated to be bid and encumbered in 2026. And once you encumber, you have to hold all of the money, regardless of when we will receive grant reimbursements. We are, as mentioned in the report, focusing on our three major goals. First and foremost, economic development. We have safety and quality of life, of course. We are looking at, I will show you in the charts, some changes in our fund balance over the next 5 years. I'll get to that in a minute. Just some budget highlights. We are not asking or recommending any increases in staff. We do have approximately $1 million in vehicles, equipment, et cetera, between parks and the golf course, as well as our water and sewer utilities, stormwater as well. Once again, we hope to invest $1.5 million in local paving. Depending on how the bids come in, our hope is that we can do about 12.5 lane miles of 20-plus sections of local roads. We also have approximately $1.2 million in major paving projects, paving on West Main Street, West Market Street, Experiment Farm. We have a $36.2 million CIP, capital improvement program, that will include the Low Dam projects, streetscapes, those two projects finally coming to construction phase, as well as the first of a two-phase project to make renovations to our 30-year-old police department building. Regarding the police department, I will reiterate, as I did Monday night, that recognizing that, of course, the officer safety is paramount and not always cheap. We are looking at alternatives. We do need to replace the windows, among other things, with the building. And as we replace them, we're looking for cost-effective ballistic shielding options, particularly for the first floor. We had, up to this point, been talking about replacing with bulletproof glass. There may be some other alternatives. We will bring those to you when we ask for authorization for bidding. So there'll be plenty of time for discussion on that. The Park and Recreation Master Plan, that meeting will be on Wednesday night. We do not have, other than some ongoing maintenance and general construction or replacements that we would do under any normal circumstances, we do not have any construction or building or renovation money in the 2026 budget.
You haven't heard, well, we haven't heard all of the recommendations by the consultant, so we don't know what that list exactly is going to be, and then you and the two boards need to prioritize that list, decide which ones you want to do, when you want to do them, and how much you want to spend on those. But to that end, we do have $1 million recommended in the 2026 budget for the design and engineering of at least part of those priorities. I'm not sure if that will cover all of the priorities, but hopefully the ones that you would want to start first. Let me just quickly go through these charts. These are the charts that we go through. I will let you know, as I did Monday night, you will see 2 5-year forecasts on our fund balance for our general funds. The first one is the one that was presented on November 19th at the budget workshop, and then there's a modified one
based on some recent decisions that were made by the Miami County Budget Commission related to not collecting our Miami Conservancy District assessment amount that has been collected since 1933, but will definitely impact the general fund balance over the next 5 years. So here, as I mentioned earlier, we are looking at some flat projections on the 26 income tax. Our collections between 25 and 26 represent a 0.4% estimated increase. We have been running flat year over year for this year, primarily in the net corporate profit collections. We have 3 buckets: net profit collections, withholding, and then resident income tax collections. And for a variety of reasons that only our corporations know, for certain, those collections have been flat. Our expenses, as you can see, the green is our operating, and the white is the capital plan. Our recommendations are nearly 10% higher, 9.3% higher for operating, and 11% higher for capital investment over 2025 budget. Our estimated fund balances. Now, this chart was not updated since November 19th's budget workshop, and so it still reflects the estimated end of 2026 fund balance of $32.7 million. That was, again, based prior to the decision that the Budget Commission made regarding the MCD, which I'll get into in a second. But before I talk about the general fund estimated balances, I mentioned a little bit the Park and Recreation Master Plan, just to give you and the public and a little bit more detail on that. December 3rd is the work session. It will begin at 6 o'clock at the Bravo Room. We will have the findings, survey results, the findings, the focus group results, and the recommendations of both American Structure Point and Legacy that is doing the sports work for American Structure Point. And then since we have confirmed that everybody from all of the Park Board, Rec Board, and City Council members have RSVP'd their attendance, and some of the general discussion that we'd like to at least start as mediated by by Matt from Structure Point. You know, what are the priorities? What recommendations do the 3 entities want to see implemented? When do we want to implement them over the next 2 to 5 years? And then last but certainly not least, how would we pay for those? The Park and Recreation boards may want to develop even more detailed recommendations to bring them to you so that you can be as informed as possible from your advisory boards prior to setting those priorities. As I mentioned, we do have in the 2026 budget $1 million put aside or recommended in the Park and Recreation Capital Fund for design and engineering funding. We've also made some assumptions. It's actually been moved to the 2028 to 2030 time frame to borrow in 2028 $15 million and spend that in equal increments in 28, 29, and 30. And you see how the debt service would begin to be paid at the $500,000 and $1 million level. that is subject to change. Of course, it depends on the priorities and what the estimated costs are, as well as what the bond market looks like and when, as well as what kind of rates we might have and how much we can actually borrow at the $500 million debt service budget item or budget priority. This is the original general fund 5-year forecast. Again, you see the bond proceeds in year 2028 with the debt service built in at the bottom under the expense line items. The important point is there's some rather creative fiction that's out on social media right now that we, as well as our colleagues across the county, may have what is perceived as too much fund balance. As you can see by these projections, our ending balances, while they start out healthy, by the end of 2028, they fall below the target fund balance. We've always used a target fund balance of 6 months of operating estimate plus 125% of debt service. 125% is the target that our credit agencies use whenever they gauge our the grade that we get. And for those who don't know, we're at AA plus, which is the second highest rating that we can get. However, since the November 19th meeting, and this goes back to the motion that was passed, we discovered that there was some consideration being made to eliminate the Miami Conservancy District assessment that, as I mentioned, has been collected since 1933. 2 years ago, our costs for that were about $110,000. Last year, MCD added back, they were approved to add back a modest capital assessment that had expired several years prior, and so our bill this year was a little over $200,000. There was a misunderstanding by the Budget Commission that the MCD rate increases had been completed and that the $200,000 is what we're going to pay plus inflation. However, MCD was slated to make a very large rate increase across the board. However, they delayed that because of some pushback from at least one of the larger southern communities that's in the MCD. So they have not implemented the rate increase and won't be doing that until late next year. We anticipate that is at least going to double our costs, if probably anywhere between double and triple. And so in spite of that, the Budget Commission has eliminated that, which they believe they have the authority to do. And so that will mean that it falls to the general funds to pay for that assessment unless we find some other source later on. Plugging that number in adds or removes about $1.8 million to the ending balance within 5 years, taking us well below the target fund balance even earlier into 2028. And by the end of 2030, the projection is just a little over $4 million in fund balance. Really, as we go through the next year, our intention is to update this chart as much as we possibly can so that everybody can understand, where our numbers are and where we project them to be. These are the established assumptions that we've used for several years for our budget forecasting, as well as our budget presentations in the budget development process that we go through in November. These documents are online. There's a QR code. It is in on our website, has been since November 19th. We will continue to update that as necessary, so if anybody wants to get into the details, it is all online. Once the budget is passed, once we have the budget document, that'll all be scanned in as well and archived with the rest of our budgets, and I believe we have 10 or 15 years worth on there. So that's my probably not so brief third update. If anybody has any questions, otherwise you can follow up with me if you do.
Thank you. We have one more committee report from Law and Ordinance. I believe it's a liquor permit. Mr. Whidden.
I actually have two. but
Two,
thank you.
okay, my
Thank
bad.
you, Mr.
Yep.
President. This committee met November 24th to consider authorizing the Director of Law to act as an agent related to the annexation of 3110 Fenner Road. The annexation of this parcel would square off this area along Fenner Road and create a cleaner demarcation for future services responsibilities between the city and Concord Township. The owners of the property agreed to annexation with the city handling the process on their behalf. It is the recommendation of this committee that legislation be prepared authorizing the Director of Law to act as the agent for the property owners to commence the process for the annexation of parcel number C06-043400, a .67 acre parcel at 310 Fenner Road, respectively submitted by Mrs. Marshall, Mr. Twist, and myself as chair.
Questions on that report? Proceed.
The Ohio Division of Liquor Control has transmitted the attached notice of a new liquor license application by Sun Sky Inc. to be located at 1590 West Main Street, Troy, Ohio. This is the location of the BP station adjacent to the closed financial institution property. The requested permits are a C1 and D6. A C1 is defined as beer only in original sealed container for carry out only. Troy has permitted 28 C1 permits, 25 have been issued, and 3 applications are in file for the 3 available C1 permits. A D6 permit allows the holder to have Sunday sales for certain permitted categories. The police department has not recommended any objection or hearing file be requested.
Questions? Thank you, sir. We've come to the citizens' comments on anything of committee reports or agenda items tonight. If so, please come forward to the podium, state name and address for the record, and you'll have 2 minutes to discuss whatever you'd like that's on the agenda. And Mr. Kerber will be the timekeeper if necessary. Seeing none, we will move on to resolutions. Mr. Knight, will you please read Resolution R62, 2025, please?
Resolution number R62, 2025. Resolution authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety of the City of Troy, Ohio, to enter into agreements for the purchase of gasoline and diesel fuel after bidding on the open market and awarding contracts on a lost and best bid basis for calendar years 2026, 2027, and 2028. This would be the second reading.
Questions or comments?
Move to suspend?
Second.
Motion to suspend by Mr. Twist, seconded by Mr. Phillips. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mrs. Snead,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist.
Yes.
Move to adopt.
Second?
Motion to adopt by Mr. Whidden, seconded by Mr. Twist. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snead.
Yes.
Resolution is adopted.
Thank you. Mrs. Knight, will you please read Resolution R63, 2025?
Resolution number R63, 2025. Resolution authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety of the City of Troy, Ohio, to advertise for bids and enter into a contract for water meters and appurtenances for calendar year 2026, and to advertise for bids and enter into a contract for miscellaneous water meter parts for calendar year 2026. The water meters would be at a cost not to exceed $1 million. The miscellaneous parts not to exceed $226,100. Second reading.
Move for suspension.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Phillips for suspension, second by Mr. Twist. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snead,
Yes.
Mr. Whitten.
Yes. Move to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Whidden, second by Mrs. Snee. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snead,
Yes.
Mr. Whitten,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert.
Yes.
The resolution is approved.
Okay. Will you please read Resolution R64, 2025, please?
Resolution number R64, 2025. Resolution authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety of the City of Troy, Ohio, to execute a memorandum of understanding, MOU, with the FOP OLC Troy Police Officers Association, the FOP OLC Troy Police Sergeants Association, and the FOP OLC Troy Police Captains Association, and declaring an emergency. This deals with how the employees of the bargaining units may utilize holiday hours. Second reading.
Move for suspension.
Second.
Moved to suspend by Mr. Phillips, seconded by Mrs. Snee. Please call the roll, Mrs. Knight.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snead,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall.
Yes. Move to adopt. Second.
Moved to adopt by Mrs. Westfall, second by Mrs. Snee. Please call the roll, Mrs. Knight, or vice versa.
I think that was first.
Vice versa, sorry, I
Yes.
blew it.
It's okay. Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snead,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
Resolution is adopted.
Moving on, could you please read Resolution R65, 2025?
Resolution number R65, 2025. Resolution amending the loan to Speakeasy Raymond LLC for loan assistance from the CDBG Economic Development Revolving Loan Fund and declaring an emergency. The amendment is that for the 6 months commencing January 1, 2026, there would be only interest-only payments, and this was recommended by the Loan Review Committee. First reading.
Move for suspension.
Second.
Move to suspend by Mr. Phillips, second by Mr. Twist. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snead,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling.
Yes.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Twist, second by Mrs. Snead. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mrs. Snead,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist.
Yes.
The resolution is adopted.
Okay. Moving on, could you please read R66, 2025, please?
Resolution number R66, 2025. Resolution authorizing the Board of Recreation of the City of Troy, Ohio, to enter into a contract with the Troy Recreation Association, Inc. for recreation services. This is for calendar year 2026, and provides that the City of Troy would be funding the rec in the amount of not to exceed $32,000. First reading.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Motion to suspend by Mr. Whidden, second by Mr. Twist. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall?
Yes.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Mr. Schilling?
Yes.
Mr. Twist?
Yes.
Mrs. Snead?
Yes.
Move to adopt. Motion to adopt by Mr. Twist,
Second.
second by Mrs. Westfall. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Sievert?
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall?
Yes.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Mr. Schilling?
Yes.
Mr. Twist?
Yes.
Mrs. Snead?
Yes.
Mr. Whitten?
Yes.
Resolution is adopted.
Mrs. Knight, would you please read Resolution R 67, 2025?
Resolution number R67, 2025. Resolution approving funding to Troy Main Street, Inc. This is for calendar year 2026, not to exceed the amount of $60,000. First reading.
Move for suspension.
Second.
Moved for suspend, Mr. Phillips, second by Mrs. Snead. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mrs. Westfall?
Yes.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Mr. Schilling?
Yes.
Mr. Twist?
Yes.
Mrs. Snead?
Yes.
Mr. Whitten?
Yes.
Mr. Sievert?
Yes.
Move to adopt.
Second. Moved to adopt by Mrs. Snead, second by Mr. Twist. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Mr. Schilling?
Yes.
Mr. Twist?
Yes.
Mrs. Snead?
Yes.
Mr. Whitten?
Yes.
Mr. Sievert?
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall?
Yes.
Resolution is adopted.
Moving on to our ordinances. Mrs. Knight, will you please read Ordinance O 29, 2025?
Resolution number O-29, 2025. Ordinance repealing ordinance number O-55, 2024, establishing salaries of certain employees of the city of Troy, Ohio, and establishing new wage scale for certain employees of the city of Troy, Ohio. This is related to the salaries for seasonal, temporary, part-time employees. Will also comply with the Ohio minimum wage. This is the second reading.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Motion to suspend by Mr. Twist, second by Mrs. Snead. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Schilling?
Yes.
Mr. Twist?
Yes.
Mrs. Snead?
Yes.
Mr. Whitten?
Yes.
Mr. Sievert?
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall?
Yes.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Move to adopt. Second.
Motion to adopt by Mrs. Westfall, seconded by Mrs. Snead. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Twist?
Yes.
Mrs. Snead?
Yes.
Mr. Whitten?
Yes.
Mr. Sievert?
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall?
Yes.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Mr. Schilling?
Yes.
Ordinance is adopted.
Mrs. Knight, will you please read Ordinance O 30, 2026?
Aye.
Ordinance number O-30, 2025.
Okay. Yep.
An ordinance authorizing the Director of Public Service and Safety of the City of Troy, Ohio, to execute the First Amendment to Option and Land Lease Agreement with Cellco Partnership, DBA Verizon Wireless, extending the lease period for the cell tower located on the City of Troy, Ohio property at 202 East Staunton Road. This is the second reading.
Move to suspend.
Second. Motion to suspend by Mr. Sievert, second by Mr. Twist. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mrs. Snead?
Yes.
Mr. Whitten?
Yes.
Mr. Sievert?
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall?
Yes.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Mr. Schilling?
Yes.
Mr. Twist?
Yes.
Move to adopt. Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Twist, second by Mrs. Westfall. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Whitten?
Yes.
Mr. Sievert?
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall?
Yes.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Mr. Schilling?
Yes.
Mr. Twist?
Yes.
Mrs. Snead?
Yes.
The ordinance is adopted.
Mrs. Knight, will you please read Ordinance O 31, 2025?
Ordinance number O-31, 2025. Ordinance authorizing the Director of Law of the City of Troy, Ohio, to be the agent for the property owners for the annexation of parcel number CO6043400 a 0.67 acre parcel at 3110 Fenner Road to the city of Troy, Ohio. This is the first reading.
Move to suspend the rules?
Second.
Motion to suspend by Mr. Whidden, second by Mr. Twist. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden.
Yes. Move to adopt?
Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Whidden, seconded by Mrs. Snee. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert.
Yes.
Ordinance is adopted.
Mrs. Knight, will you please read ordinance O32, 2025?
Ordinance number O32, 2025. Ordinance amending ordinance number O50, 2024, appropriating funds necessary for the various departments and offices of the city of Troy, Ohio for the year 2025. This is the annual routine reappropriation as based on information provided by the city auditor. This is the first reading.
Move to suspend?
Second.
Motion to suspend by Mr. Twist, seconded by Mr. Phillips. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall.
Yes.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt by Mr. Phillips, seconded by Mrs. Westfall. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Schilling,
Yes.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
The ordinance is adopted.
Okay. Our last ordinance tonight. Mrs. Knight, will you please read ordinance O33, 2025?
Ordinance number O33, 2025. Ordinance appropriating funds necessary for the various departments and offices of the city of Troy, Ohio for the year 2026. This appropriation ordinance is the adoption of the budget. First reading.
Move to suspend?
Second.
Motion to suspend by Mr. Twist, second by Mrs. Snee. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Mr. Twist,
Yes.
Mrs. Snee,
Yes.
Mr. Whidden,
Yes.
Mr. Sievert,
Yes.
Mrs. Westfall,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Schilling.
No.
That was on the suspension.
Excuse me?
That was on the suspension?
Yes.
Okay, then we don't have enough votes for it to be suspended. We need,
Second reading.
Second reading.
yeah.
Second reading on December 8th,
15th.
16th.
15th.
15th. All righty. That brings us to comments. Mayor, have any tonight?
Just thank you to Troy Main Street and volunteers who helped the grand illumination take place Friday night. We had a great night. It was cold, but it was dry and not windy, so made it very comfortable for everybody. And we have a beautiful tree, so thank you to the Ben Walker family for that. And that's it. Oh, one other very quiet announcement. It is Sue's birthday today. No reaction.
Well, we will when we get
Just
done.
quiet.
We will when we
Honoring
get
of her
done.
birthday. And she chose to spend it with us.
That's very nice of her. And for that, we will not disclose how old she is.
That's right. And that's it. That's
Thank you. Director of Public Service and Safety, Mr. Titterton.
Just one, and that is, we are closed on December 25th and the 26th, Thursday and Friday. This is one of the two times that we are on a delay for recycling and refuse, which is why I gave a special early announcement and won't wait till the next one. So Thursday pickup will be on Friday, Friday pickup will be on Saturday. That's all I have, thank you.
Thank you. The auditor. Mr.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have nothing at this time.
All right. Director of Law, Mr. Kerber.
I will echo Mr. Friggy's comments.
Okey dokey. Mr. Twist.
I will echo Mr. Kerber's comment.
Mr. Phillips.
I'm going to break the cycle.
Okay.
The grand illumination on this past Friday was really outstanding. The program was great for Troy Main Street to have put that together, and the crowd was really, really good. It seemed that the businesses that did stay open were very active. My couple of bucks was left there, so it was a good evening, even though it was cold. And right after Santa came in and got down to go to the Santa's shop, the crowd just went poof, and it was amazing how many people left after that. So, but it was a grand evening.
So are you saying that's Santa's fault?
No. All the kids went to the
Okay.
went to the little house. But
Okay, that's good,
The
okay.
rest of the crowd went away. So,
Just not sure where we poofed to.
yeah. That's all.
Thank you. Mr. Whidden.
A couple things. The grand illumination went very well. My Friday actually started much earlier than that. I was foolish enough, but happy to get out to Resignation Records very early in the morning. They had a record release on Black Friday. I got the few records I wanted. Very, very cold morning, but a good event. A lot of people there excited about that. So I want to thank them for putting on a great event. Want to thank everyone coming out tonight, braving the winter weather, to come out and join us here at City Council. And then just want to give a preemptive thanks to all the workers who I'm sure will be out either late tonight or into starting very early tomorrow morning to help clear our roads. So thank you to them.
Mr. Schilling.
I have nothing at this time.
Mrs. Westphal.
I just want to say thanks also for the event, Grand Illumination. It was awesome. My grandkids all loved it, and it was very well attended. Looking at that crowd and the beauty of our town, we should be very proud.
Mrs. Snee.
I have nothing tonight, thank you.
Mr. Seaver.
I'd like to personally give a thanks to Ms. Westfall and Mr. Titterington and whoever ran the video for the budget workshop. I do publicly apologize for not being able to be there. I did extend my condolences to, condolences to Mrs. Westfall for not being able to attend. I was not able. Nobody would have wanted me there in the condition I was in, but I appreciate Ms. Westfall reading my statement and running that meeting so that we could stay on track. And I appreciate Mr. Titterington coming here today and reiterating the budget. Transparency with the budget has always been something that we have talked about at this dais, and no one can say that we didn't make it available, even though I can vouch that there were only 4 people watching it on video on the day that we were watching it. At least it was recorded, and anybody can watch it, and it will only grow from there. So I'm glad that we were able to do that. Quick shout out to Duckies for what they've done this winter. I'm sure a number of people have been there. I know the mayor and I participated in a cookie contest this past weekend, but he's there with the snowman and trees and trying to bring a little festivity to downtown that I enjoy. Kudos to the Grand Illumination, and to echo on Mr. Whidden's comments, I know we have police and fire representation here, and we thank you for your service as well, irrespective of the weather. You guys are there at the call of the bell, and we greatly appreciate that. That's it.
Thank you.
A few.
Staff, any comments? Public, any comments?
Mr. Friggy would be upset that I didn't include him in the thank yous as well, so I am thanking Mr. Friggy
For
participating in the budget.
Oh, okay. The staff, no comments, no public? Then we should be adjourned till December 15th?
15.
See you in 2 weeks. Thank you.